Hello, families and students. My name is Victoria Tripp, and I'm just going to give you some information about both Biology 1 and Honors Biology 1 for the year. So let me share my screen. So to give you some information about the class and myself, this is my 18th year teaching and my first year at Chantilly. The reason I decided to join over working at Chantilly is because I am part of this community. So my daughter is a current fourth grader at Greenbrier West. I originally got my bachelor's degree in animal science from the University of New Hampshire, and then went for my master's in biology at Southern Connecticut State University. And to give everybody an idea of how I teach, I am a part-time Girl Scout leader and participate in camps, and you can see me doing archery. I love to explore and travel, so I have been to the Galapagos, and I do some trainings often on the Chesapeake Bay to use authentic data in the classroom. Jason Euler is my co-teacher for my biology classes on B days. He has his master's program done at, he's currently finishing it up at GCU. He has a background in English, which is very helpful for a lot of the vocabulary that we learn in biology this year. He is the JV girls basketball head coach here at Chantilly, and so he's excited to learn more in biology because that was one of his favorite subjects in science. So the curriculum in biology, we're studying living organisms. We study them at the molecular and cellular level, and we use engineering practices throughout the year. The difference with honors biology, it tends to go more in depth with diving deeper into different units. And a lot of these students tend to show passion for biology. They either do an independent research project or take part in the science fair in January. So again, the biology curriculum is studying things on this with the scientific method, analyzing and communicating data, and then using CER for claim, evidence, and reasoning so that they can show that they understand data they've collected and summarize what observations and what inferences they can make from data. So the study of life is what biology means, and they study again with systems and organisms. They do interactions of life, and they study populations over time. So for procedures and routines, a lot of students ask the needs for the class and materials. Obviously, they need a charged laptop, writing utensils, and we ask for both biology and honors biology to have a 1-inch binder. In the first few weeks of school, we will be going over safety. We will talk about having a safety contract needing to be signed and read through by parents and students, and that is continued throughout all the investigations in science throughout the year. Another question that often comes up is, do we have a textbook for biology or honors biology? We use an online textbook that students will be able to access through Schoology. However, if students do need a physical copy of a textbook, we do have those available for students. New this year, students will not be able to use cell phones during class. They will need to be kept away, and this is something that is new for all Chantilly students. And there have been notices sent out to the community that during instructional periods, kids are not using their phones. For grades this year, it is a rolling grade book. 70% of summative assignments will be weighted in final grades, and summative assignments tend to be larger projects or tests given per unit. Formative assignments for 30% will be quizzes, labs, etc., that are collected through the year and then put into the SIS gradebook. Students will be assigned an advisory class this year. It will be during their third period, and this is when during Learning Seminar or Charter Connect, students will be able to have lessons with that teacher, and the idea is that they will have that teacher for 4 years at Chantilly as another mentor. This is when social emotional learning will be going on, and during Charter Connect, students may have the opportunity to go to a different teacher to make up work or to get extra help during the school day. This goes over a little bit about the syllabus. Retakes are allowed. Late work will be given an opportunity for up to 2 weeks for full credit. Attendance is mandatory for students. They really need to be here, especially when doing scientific investigations, to really be able to do labs in here. For academic integrity, it is expected all Chantilly charges will demonstrate academic integrity at all times. And then for biology, there is an SOL that covers all the units learned in biology through the year. For Schoology, this is across the board. The red folder will have teacher contact information, a syllabus, and schedules. A green folder will have all the information for our current units and current topics. And then a yellow folder will be on Schoology accounts for previous information learned in class. So how can you best support your student in this course? We will be here as teachers for at least Thursday after school. Thursday, there will be a late bus day later. I believe it's picked up students, I believe, around 4:45. Well, I will need to check that. So we are available as teachers on other days, but students need to check in with us to make a quick appointment with us. Okay. And then there is a QR code if you would like to help volunteer as a chaperone. We're planning on going on a field trip in October to the National Zoo. And again, if you need to contact me throughout the day, the best way to get hold of me is through vetripp@fcps.edu. And thank you.